Well, hello, hola, konnichiwa, ni hao, guten tag, aloha. Hey everybody, it's your buddy the Texan Detector, and I'm out here at one of these beautiful local parks, and this is the week after spring break. There's nobody on the tot lot. Last week there was 147 million people. I counted them. There was 147 million and 2 people on this tot lot. So hopefully they left something for your boy. So pack up your metal detectors in your mind. Let's go see what the hell we can find. When I got to this tot lot, I was sipping on my Red Bull, whatnot. There was a kid out there playing, so I let that little family do what they do. After drinking my Red Bull and after having a bottle of water this morning and a glass of juice with breakfast, your boy had to use the facilities, if you know what I mean. And I went to go use the facilities, and what do I look around and see? Propped up next to the trash can was a tripod with a cell phone mount. Christmas for a YouTuber. But hey, if anybody lost their tripod, they forgot it was there, my boy, I'm the Texan Detector, the Texan Detector at gmail.com. If you can message me and tell me it was your tripod and tell me what brand it is, I will give it back to you. But otherwise, it was Christmas for your boy. But anyway, back to the lecture at hand. Let's put a metal detector in our hand and see what we can find in the daggum land. All right, y'all. I'm going to get back with y'all when I got the Nokta triple score, my go-to detector right now, the Nokta triple score, out on this beautiful little tot lot. All right, y'all, get back with y'all when I have the detector in my hand and hopefully some beautiful tones in the land. Yes, sir. Well, all right, y'all, here we go. We got the Nokta triple score. We on this beautiful little tot lot. Let's have some fun. I hope everybody's having a great day today. So far, everything's been going my way. Besides my sinuses acting like a crazy fool. I was watching the news this morning. They said that the oak pollen is 17 times higher than normal. So my sinuses are not liking that. Oh, nah, it's just the pole. My sinuses are not liking that, but it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, that was pretty. I got a 4 right there, but that could be some jewelry, so let's go for it. Let's go for it. Probably a bobby pin or something. What is that? Oh, it's a washer. Hey, we found something though. There was a signal. First signal of the day. Got a 5 there. Don't have high hopes for it. Probably a nail or something. What is that? Huh, I don't know. Kind of like a galvanized nail without a head. It's the headless horseman. Yeah, I don't want to miss all this. The heck is that? As much as I want to hit this tot lot 100%, I just never know when a million kids are going to roll up, so we're going to try to hit the high traffic areas before somebody comes around and kicks us off the tot lot. Okay, it's just the the Texan detector and foil collector. No piece of foil too small to escape. I tell you, it was a crazy week for your boy. Had a lot of stuff going on at work, a lot of stuff going on at home, but I was getting a little I don't know how to say it. Disappointed, I guess would be a good way. Man, my views have been down, my subscribers have been down. Watch time's been up, which is crazy. Hey, buddy.
You got a YouTube channel?
Yes, sir. The Texan Detector. I'm actually recording right now. Uh-oh.
What have you found?
I don't know, but let's find out. I got a 42 here, probably a penny, but it could be a nice little silver ring. Let's see. Nope. Just 1984 penny. Yeah, that's what I do. I go around and detect different parks and beaches and stuff and post it on YouTube.
Yeah, you might spend it out right here on Safari because I got to download YouTube. It's in the phone.
The Texan, just like the football team, the Texan Detector. You'll see a picture of me with this hat on at the beach with a metal detector over my shoulder.
All right, have a good day.
You too, buddy. That's kind of cool. I was hoping this tot lot was going to be loaded. All the people that was on it last week, I think someone may have beat me to it. That's okay. Uh-oh. More foil. That was pretty crazy when I went to the bathroom here and, you know, I'm just doing my business. Turn around and I look and I see there's a tripod propped up next to the trash can. I don't know if somebody's throwing it away. So far I haven't seen anything wrong with it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got us a piece of jewelry, baby. Check it out. It's a little hard, like off of a, I don't know if it's off a charm bracelet or what, but I mean, it's nothing special, but it's copper. But hey, that's cool to find. Maybe this is the tot lot where all the good stuff is at. Oh, I see it. It's a piece of foil. I gotta say, I've had a lot of comments this last week, and it really made me feel good, because sometimes I'm kind of wondering what I'm doing here. What is that? Oh, no. Just another piece of foil. You know, you strap a camera to your chest and you go out and detect a park, and you're just trying to have a little fun. And another piece of foil. And you don't know if anybody's really going to watch or really going to care, you know. And when people make comments that your video brightened their day, man, that's the best feeling in the world. Another piece of foil. Because I'm just trying to have a little fun and spread a little joy and do the daggone thing with y'all. Oh, that's a piece of foil. I'm not going to crawl under there and get it. That's the pole. Here, let's go around this side first. Yeah, I'm just a nut job with a metal detector, trying to have a little fun, trying to bring y'all along for a ride. You never know how people are going to react to that. And when you have people comment that your video brightened their day, man, that just makes my day. Because we all have it hard, man. We all trying to make it. Piece of foil, I see that. There's days that I wonder, what the heck am I doing? No one cares. It's like texting, you don't find nothing anyway. What are you doing? Well, every now and then I do. And it's not really about finding anything. It's just about the thrill of the hunt, you know, having a good time. I swear I had I guess not. You know, I don't make a living off of this. I don't make hardly nothing off of this. I'm just doing it to have a good time. I got a 2225 there. That sounds like it could be some jewelry. Come on, baby. What is that? Well, I think it was some jewelry that got bent up. There we go. Another heart. Man, I've been banging the hearts lately. What's going on? I hear people talking. I'm afraid I'm about to get invaded. Something going on down there. Here's a piece of foil. But I don't think that was my signal. There we go. I got a bolt. I don't want to bolt yet. I just got here. I just started having fun. I mean, I do have a couple of the parks on my list to hit today, but daggum. It's not time to go yet, is it? I have found 2 pieces of jewelry and a coin. And a bunch of foil. I'll come back to that little spinny thingy. Uh-oh. Ooh, I got a 45, 46. Come on, baby. Be a silver charm or silver ring or something. Nope. It is a copper penny. 1973. That joker's older than me. My employees say I'm pretty old, so. I'm at like a little, what do you call those, like a little monkey bars type thing. Let's get under there real quick. You know, it's been crazy lately. A lot of stuff going on. Everybody freaking out. But you know what? I gotta say, things have been okay, man. Gas prices went down a little bit. The egg prices went down a little bit. I'm out here trying to survive, doing the daggone thing. I got a 41, 42 over here. Could be a silver ring. Probably a penny. Yep, there she blows. 1994. What were y'all doing in 1994? I was just getting my feet under me. I was just figuring things out. I was still a baby. Well, not a baby, but I think I was just about to get out of middle school. Got a 26 right there in between all this equipment. What is it? Hey, it's the old nickel Rooney. So we got the pennies and we got the nickels on the board. We just need a dime and a quarter to complete the cycle. See, that's the reason why you got to run that high recovery speed when you're got a 45 right there. Might be the old Rooney. Might be a silver charm. Who knows? It is. Oh no, it's a quarter Rooney. I'll take it, baby. It's the D. It's the back quarter. No, back quarter. So now I just need the Damaruni. Get in there. Here's a penny. No wonder this signal was so mixed up. Let's see if there's anything else. There's another penny. Okay. I think that's it for this spot. Well, hey, we're down to, we just need the dime for the trifecta, or for the cycle. Let's see. We've already got a couple pieces of jewelry. Oh gosh. People are yelling over there. They getting crunk. I got an 11 right there, probably like a full seal or something. Let's get a little head start there. Uh-oh. What is that? What is it? It's a piece of a full seal, Texan, just like you said. Dad nabbit. I tried doing that pull tab challenge where you dig a bunch of pull tab numbers and see if they're all pull tabs, and I guess I'm just too damn good because every one of them was a pull tab. There's a 46. Could that be the Damaruni? Could it be the Damaruni? Sounded awful small, so I'm kind of not sure what it's going to be. That's not my signal, is it? No, it's an 11. Here, let's run the old triple score back over it and see what's going on here, because I think I missed it. I think it was over here. That should get me a buzz on it. There we go. Come on, baby. Let me get the dime I need. Right there. There she goes. We hit the freaking cycle, bro. On this little orange ugly dime. So we filled the park board. We got jewelry and we got every coin. The only bonus points is to get a toy now. I got some adults on the top lot now. Here, let's hit the other side of this little chain link thing here where I found all the coins on the other side. And then we'll go over to that little spin around thing. Got a 48, 46 there. That's interesting because it's too high for a dime. Well, I say it's too high for a dime, and then I pull out a beautiful 2020 I don't know if that's 3 or 5. Either way, it's a beautiful diamond. That's probably why it sounded so weird, is next to that pole. But hey, I'll take it. I love finding the coins, baby. What is that? Oh, it's a piece of, like, not even foil. It's that confetti type stuff they use for like birthdays and whatnot. It looks like foil, but it doesn't even ring up on the detector because there's nothing to it. Oh, there it is. Here we go, y'all. You know what this means. Bobby pins are us on eBay. This one is a nice one. Look at that. It's beautiful. It'll be on sale for $15. If y'all like to buy, just let me know. If you can't find my eBay shop, just give me a message and I'll help you out there. People always ask me, what do you do with the stuff you find? What do you do when you find a gold ring or a silver ring? I'm like, well, I'll put it in a box and I keep it. Oh, man. Some grown kids on the swings over here. That's okay. There's another set, and there's a whole another set of equipment over here. You know, another piece of foil. Before I started metal detecting, my hobby was fishing. I loved fishing. I still do. I just can't find the time to do it because anytime I have spare time, I have a metal detector in my hand. But man, I used to love to go fishing. And I used to have me a little Skeeter bass boat. That's a piece of foil. I can see it. I just can't reach it without crawling under there, and I'm not crawling under there without a signal. But I used to have a little Skeeter bass boat. And I remember one time back when I was married, we decided to take a vacation to Lake Sam Rayburn. Beautiful lake. If you've never been there, I highly recommend it. It's one of the few reservoirs where they've got a lot of rules on it, like who can own land on the water and what you can do with it and all this stuff. So it keeps it beautiful. It keeps it looking like, you know, natural. Well, funny thing about that old Skeeter, it had this 90 horsepower Mercury that was not very fun. That sucker broke down more than it ran. That's why I ended up selling the boat. And oh, there it is. It's a piece of wire. One day I was out fishing. Me and my ex-wife, we were having a good old time too. We had finally got on the fish and figured out what they were biting on. It took us like a day or two up there before we figured out what kind of worm and what color spinnerbait they were really hitting. And we're out there fishing, and man, I'm landing about a 4-pound bass, and I screw around and I let my motor guide or trolling motor run right into the daggum cedar nubs, you know, those little knees, so things that stick up in the water next to the cedar tree. Well, What is that? What is that? No, literally, what the hell is that, y'all? It's like a decorative hook with some like little plastic crystal looking stuff. What the heck? It's kind of cool looking though, but I'm putting the old trash patcheroonie. Well, that Motor Guide trolling motor only had 2 blades on it. And one of them busted off all the way and one broke halfway. Well, playing around, I figured out that if you ran the trolling motor at a pretty high speed, you still trolled at a nice slow pace, you know. That's cool. So I just kept on fishing, just adjusting my trolling motor. You know, the Texan detector, he gonna keep on keeping on. Got an 11, probably another full still. But so I kept on keeping on. And I've been catching fish, so I have my trolling motor. I mean, oh, I seen it. Did y'all see that? I seen that piece of foil. It's right there. There we go. Well, I kept on keeping on. I kept on catching fish, and we had a nice fish dinner that day. But funny thing is, with the aerator going in my you know, live well, and I had the trolling motor going. What I didn't know was the aerator in my live well What I didn't know was the aerator ran off of the starting battery instead of the trolling motor battery. So we get ready to go back to camp, which was a good hot minute away. The boat wouldn't start. I think it's gonna be too deep, y'all. Yeah, well, we'll give one more little try here. So all I had was a broken trolling motor. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we can get to it. Sound like it's a little off to the side. Nah, it's too deep. So I'm missing a blade on my trolling motor, and the other blade's only half a blade. So with the trolling motor cranked all the way up, I'm trolling about as slow as you can troll. And I'm probably 2 miles away from where I need to be across the lake. So what would have been a 5-minute boat ride ended up being like a 2.5-3 hour troll. So we get home. We're not home, but we get back to the camp. I stay in a little marina, nice little marina. We get back to the marina, you know, and clean the fish, and we run to the little town there because they got a bait shop to see if I can get a new blade for my trolling motor while I got my battery charging for my starting battery, you know. I get to the little bait shop, and it's like the oldest bait shop in the world. Everything's covered in dust. It's ratchet. It's horrible. And lo and behold, they got one trolling motor blade on the wall, and it just happens to be the trolling motor blade that my 15-year-old boat happened to use, because this is the old Texan detector. I don't know, about 20 something at the time. I didn't have a lot of money. I had to get that piece of foil that was shining at me. So, just happened to be the right blade that I needed, which was awesome. So, I get the blade, and I get my boat charged back up, and everything was wonderful. And I spent a couple days fishing, you know, brought a little bit of food with me, not much. And a piece of foil. I've been eating bass for a couple days, and fish is good, but you want something else every now and then. Dang it, another piece of foil. Another piece of big foil. So me and the old lady decided to drive on into the different little town they got there. It's called Zavala. And back then they had a place called Charlotte's Cafe. I've looked it up. It's not there anymore. There's a Charlene's something, but it's not the same place. Well, we go to Charlotte's Cafe, and we're hungry. We've been on the lake all day. So we ordered this like 3 for appetizers that had like fried green beans, fried pickles, and potato skins or something. I don't know. A bunch of junk food. It was delicious. And we ordered 2 chicken fried steaks. Now they asked us, do we want the big one or the small one? And we're like, well, we'll just take the small one since we're getting an appetizer. This chicken fried steak came out on its own. What is that? What is it? I see it. Oh no, it's a zipper pull. Womp. So like I said, we got the small chicken fried steak. I'll pick that up just because it's trash. I'll pick that up too just to clean up while I'm here. Oh man, a whole bunch of kids just showed up. So there it is. A piece of really colorful foil. Now, these chicken fried steaks were freaking enormous. And this was the small one. I remember looking at my old lady. I was like, goodness gracious, could you imagine if we'd ordered the big one? We ate this chicken fried steak for lunch. We ate leftovers for dinner. And we had leftovers the next day for lunch the next day. It was crazy. You could not imagine how big and how good this chicken fried steak was. Another piece of foil. Well, the spring breakers definitely left me foil. I'm about to have to get out of here, y'all. A bunch of people just showed up. We're at 36 minutes. Catch it back, and I guess I'll pick it up.
Let's go over here.
Okay, well, they showed up here. We're gonna hit around the side here for a minute. You got a 29 here. It's probably a pull tab, but we're already here. There's, oh, where'd he go? He got stuck on the grass. There we go. Pull tabus maximus. I told you, buddy, anytime you hear me say pull tab, just mute the YouTube for like 10 seconds, because Maximus is coming. I'm going to go around the edge here, because one time I found a really pretty gold earring right off the edge. And I was making a video that day, and I had just turned off the camera. Probably a penny. Should be right there. Uh-oh. Something ain't right. There it goes. I guess it just fell back in the hole. It is a penny Rooney. Yeah, I think it's time to head to a different park. We did our due here. We hit the park board. We got all 4 modern common coins. Uh-oh. Well, let's get this quarter first, y'all, before we leave. Should be right there. There we go. Pick it out. Put it back. This is that same park where the guy got onto me thinking I didn't fill my holes. I don't know if y'all watched that video, but I was like, I missed one? Show me. And then he tried to tell me where it was at, and I was like, dude, I wasn't even over there. I should have told him I was recording. And been like, dude, you could see where I've been. Nah, this isn't the pull tab challenge. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get on this side where I think there'll be a little less trash, and we'll go ahead and go. Uh-oh. Sounds like a zinc penny. I don't know really why I'm digging it, but coins are just fun to dig, man. I think it's right there. I think I just didn't dig enough, a deep enough plug. Or maybe I was just a hair off. But either way, I don't think I dug a deep enough plug. Yeah, you see that? You know, you can say a lot of things about the Texan detector, but you can't say my videos are fake. I see a lot of these YouTubers that make videos, and I know for a fact, because I've heard from other YouTubers, that they plant their finds, and it's like, okay, so you were digging with super duper nickel tickler, and he planted a find, and you were in the video, but you didn't say nothing? That makes me think you're planting your finds too. See, I got a high sound in there, but I'm pretty sure it's just a deep can or something, because it's not consistently sounding good. I think I'm about to load up the old I got a shallow 19. I probably shouldn't go for it, but it could be a little gold ring, so let's right there. Probably a piece of foil. Yep, there she goes. Yeah, let's start making our way back to the truck. We're at 42 42, 43 minutes, something like that. I know once I add the intro in there in my little channel thing, you're gonna be like, but Texan, you said you were at 42 minutes. We were really at 48 minutes. Man, my bad. I don't know. I'm just telling you what my live dig is at. Why there? Let's get this pull tab. There's people sitting right in front of my truck. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Where you at? I hear you. I see you. I feel you. That sounds dirty. Pull tab. Alright, well, let's see if we can get one more coin or something on the way back to the truck, because we're about to kill this video. I think I'm going to go. I got a 35, 37, probably a beat up zinc penny. It could be something cool. Could be like a little silver pendant or something. That's what I hate about these stupid coin programs. Because most of your coin programs would have missed this coin. What do you mean? Coin programs are meant to find coins. Yeah, I know they are, but they suck. And I understand. It gives you a migraine listening to the detector. By all means, do it. What is this? Hold on. Hold the freaking phone, y'all. Gotta put some Hawk 2 on it. I thought it was just a zinc penny, but for a second there, it looked like an Indian head. I can't really make heads or tails of what it's supposed to be. Oh, no, this is zinking. You know how the bottom of an Indian head bust looks? For a second there, I seen that, and I was like, because Indian heads do ring up lower. The Indian head that I found, I tested it with my Nokta Legend. It rang up like 38. There's something interesting. Probably something junky, but I can't not dig it. Ah, that's why it sounded so interesting. It was some canned slaw. Canned slaw, the other white meat. You know, used to, I probably wouldn't even post this video, or I would cut it up with a couple other videos to make it so-called interesting. But I think people like to see the real hunt. Nah. Yeah, I think it's time to move on to that pretty little park that I ticked. With the cover over it. What we got over there? Get off the gas, Texan. You ain't trying to talk to her.
I know I ain't trying to talk to her. I just wanted to look. Just 'cause I don't want to buy don't mean I can't window shop, right? I got too much going on in my life right now for that. But okay, there we go. That's always nice when you dig a little bit of a plug and it sounds better. Sounds better instead of sounding worse, right? There we go. That should get me closer. Uh-oh. If that didn't get it, I'm in trouble. Yeah, I'm in trouble. This is gonna be a can, y'all. But it sounds tight. What's going on here? What is that? Thought I had a coin ball. Uh-oh, I see it. I seen it, and it didn't look good. Oh, I have it on the end of my shovel. It's a rolled up piece of copper. Ah, well. A rolled up piece of copper. Somebody was out here making a moonshine steel. And they didn't cut in your boy. Come on now, if you're gonna make moonshine on my territory, I want 35%. Or at least a jar every run. Yeah, a jar every run. I'll take that. Yeah, that's some junk. Got a 45 shallow solid. You know what? I ain't even gonna mess with it. That sounds like aluminum if I ever heard it. But Texan, that was your silver chain that you wanted. Nah, I don't believe it. Now this might be a dime. Might be. It's a 46. Supposed to be a couple inches deep. It should be right there. Should be. No? Uh-oh. That don't sound good. What is that? Well, we better find out one way or another. I think it's a can, but whatever it is, it's right freaking there. I don't know, y'all. Is that a can? Of course it's a can, Texan. You told us it was going to be a can. I know. It just sounded kind of good. Don't worry, I'm going to kick that plug in when I stand up. I'm going to put that old 230 on it. It's about as good as that dry ground's going to get. Come on, let's snipe out one more good one before we go. Out of all this trash. That's interesting. It's a 36-37, but it sounds really shallow. What is that? Oh no! It is pull tab is humongous. Well, y'all, I think we're going to end on that one. Had a little fun at this park. Time to go to the next one. Until the next time, happy hunting and stay dirty, my friends. Yes, sir.